Anise, also called aniseed, is a flowering plant in the family Apiaceae native to the eastern Mediterranean region and Southwest Asia. Its flavor has similarities with some other spices, such as star anise, fennel, and licorice. Biology. Anise is an herbaceous annual plant growing to 3 feet or more tall. The leaves at the base of the plant are simple, 3/8–2 in long and shallowly lobed, while leaves higher on the stems are feathery pinnate, divided into numerous small leaflets. The flowers are white, approximately 1/8 inch in diameter, produced in dense umbels. The fruit is an oblong dry schizocarp, 1/8 to 1/4 in long, usually called aniseed. Anise is a food plant for the larvae of some Lepidoptera species, including the lime-speck pug and wormwood pug. Cultivation. Anise was first cultivated in Egypt and the Middle East, but was brought to Europe for its medicinal value. Anise plants grow best in light, fertile, well-drained soil. The seeds should be planted as soon as the ground warms up in spring. Because the plants have a taproot, they do not transplant well after being established, so they should be started either in the final location or transplanted while the seedlings are still small. Production. Western cuisines have long used anise to flavor dishes, drinks, and candies. The word is used for both the species of herb and its licorice-like flavor. The most powerful flavor component of the essential oil of anise, ʻænɪs, is found in both anise and an unrelated spice indigenous to northern China called star anise, widely used in South Asian, Southeast Asian, and East Asian dishes. Star anise is considerably less expensive to produce, and has gradually displaced P. anisum in Western markets. While formerly produced in larger quantities, by 1999 world production of the essential oil of anise was only 8 tons, compared to 400 tons of star anise. Composition. As with all spices, the composition of anise varies considerably with origin and cultivation method. These are typical values for the main constituents. Moisture, 9 to 13% protein, 18% fatty oil, 8 to 23% essential oil, 2 to 7% starch, 5% hen-free extract, 22 to 28% crude fiber, 12 to 25% essential oil yielded by distillation is generally around 2 to 3%, and ʻænɪs makes up 80 to 90% of this. Uses. Culinary anise is sweet and very aromatic, distinguished by its characteristic flavor. The seeds, whole or ground, are used for preparation of tea, as well as in a wide variety of regional and ethnic confectioneries, including black jelly beans, British aniseed balls, Australian humbugs, New Zealand aniseed wheels, Italian pizzle, German Pfeffernusse and Springerle, Austrian Anisbergen, Dutch Muage, New Mexican Bizcochitis, and Peruvian picarones. It is a key ingredient in Mexican Atolito anise and champorado, which is similar to hot chocolate, and it is taken as a digestive after meals in India. The ancient Romans often served spiced cakes with aniseed called mustacea at the end of feasts as a digestive. This tradition of serving cake at the end of festivities is the basis for the tradition of serving cake at weddings. Liquor anise is used to flavor Middle Eastern arak, Colombian aguardiente, French absinthe, anisette, and pastis, Greek ouzo, Bulgarian and Macedonian mastercup, German Jägermeister, Swiss Appenzeller Alpenbitter, Italian Sambuca, Dutch Broekmopka, Portuguese, Peruvian, and Spanish aniseed and herbs de Mallorca, Mexican Ixtabentune, and Turkish raki. These liquors are clear, but on addition of water become cloudy, a phenomenon known as the ouzo effect. It is believed to be one of the secret ingredients in the French liqueur chartreuse. It is also used in some root beers, such as Virgil's in the United States. Herbal medicine. The main use of anise in traditional European herbal medicine was for its carminative effect. As noted by John Gerard in his Great Herbal, an early encyclopedia of herbal medicine, the seed wasteth and consumeth winder, and is good against belchings and upbraidings of the stomacher, allieth gripings of the belly, provoketh urine gently, maketh abundance of milker, and stirreth up bodily lust. It stareth Alaska, and also the white flux in women. Anise has also been used to treat menstrual cramps and colic. The essential oil has reportedly been used as an insecticide against head lice and mites. Miscellaneous. In the 1860s, American Civil War nurse Maureen Hellstrom used aniseeds as an early form of antiseptic. This method was later found to have caused high levels of toxicity in the blood and was discontinued shortly thereafter. According to Pliny the Elder, anise was used as a cure for sleeplessness, chewed with Alexanders and a little honey in the morning to freshen the breath, and, when mixed with wine, as a remedy for asp bites. The biblical anise, mentioned in some translations of Matthew chapter 23, is dill, rather than this plant. In 19th-century medicine, anise was prepared as aqua anisa in doses of an ounce or more and as spiritus anisa in doses of 5 to 20 minims. In Pakistani and Indian cuisines, no distinction is made between anise and fennel. Therefore, the same name is usually given to both of them. Some use the term patlasaunf or vilayati-saunf to distinguish anise from fennel, although Gujarati has the term anisa or sava. In the Middle East, water is boiled with about a tablespoon of aniseed per teacup to make a special hot tea called jansoon. This is given to mothers in Egypt when they are nursing. Builders of steam locomotives in Britain incorporated capsules of aniseed oil into white metal plain bearings, so the distinctive smell would give warning in case of overheating. Anise can be made into a liquid scent and is used for both drag hunting and fishing. It is put on fishing lures to attract fish. Anise is frequently used to add flavor to mussel, particularly the double apple flavor. Anise is one of the 3 odors used in canine nosework.